Hi all! I am joined here by Sleuth Goof. I cannot speak. Wait, hang on. I muted the... There we go. Now y'all have the audio too. We are going to be... Well, I say we. Sleuth Goof... That's gonna be a tongueful. Is actually going to be playing this. Here is mine. Okay, that's what we did. Well, I did. Now it's your turn.
Yay!
We'll see how you do.
I am a big Nancy Drew fan, so we'll see if this is similar to Nancy Drew, if I'm able to solve the case. Wow.
And I don't know if it's a continuation or if it's the same storyline. So we'll see how Sleuth Goof does.
You ready, Sally?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
You'll have to
Rimor, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Okay.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Designs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Okay, so I can look at this later.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I would read that.
Murder victim. Freya Fellow. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow. Is that her
Read
sister?
A little louder.
Okay.
You'll figure out who these characters are in a minute.
Okay, I'll try to keep track of everybody. Are those their ages? 19 and 58?
Yeah.
Okay. Flora's Tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. Ooh. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Interesting. Is this British? Colors
Yes,
that
it
way.
is. Yes. You're gonna press that X up there.
Okay. So if I ever need to look at it, I can click this.
Correct.
Ah.
So it'll have different things. Like I was saying, there's the people up there, and those will be your items. Game is a bit loud compared to voices. Okay, let me fix that.
Wait, so how? Yeah, how was she?
I see. Yep. Let me turn that down a little bit.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright, let me make sure that it's okay. Voices are good. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tad bit. How does that sound in your ear? Because I can't
That's
hear
good. Yeah.
Okay.
I can still hear it. So how was she found? If Flora was present, how was she murdered?
Well, you're just gonna have to find that out. But it looks like it's the same storyline, so.
She died while she's being painted.
Freya Fellow died while she was painting a picture of Flora Fellow. Yes.
Yeah.
Now this is just your case file. So this won't have anything specific that you'll need yet. I mean, you'll need it, but like...
So Flora was holding a knife, and then whoever murdered her put blood on it. Maybe Flora left? I guess I'll find out later, but yeah. So what is this?
So those are your two, what's the word? Items.
Okay. Tangle Tower. Tower's mansion at the base. Ooh. Circular lake, water's unusual mix of colors. Lake is enclosed by sheer, pale cliffs. They're too steep and smooth to climb. Okay, so that gives me a hint that people can't get in easily.
Correct.
Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Poyer family. I guess I'll find out who the Poyers are later. Alright. So now I can walk around. What's this?
So that's your map.
Oh yes, he was saying that earlier. So this is where I go to different places. Cool.
And click around the screen.
What animal is
Little
that?
speech bubbles.
Ooh,
Hawk, bear, lizard.
Right,
interesting.
of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Hawk bear lizard.
What animal
I was
is
just gonna
that?
say the same
Right,
thing.
a hawk bear lizard.
Okay, so if I click certain things,
It's a
might just do
bandstand.
the same thing.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
That's funny.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
Mushroom.
This is some
Do
garden.
the plants all look a little strange to you?
A bench of
You're a
solid
lizard.
cold stone.
You're a lizard.
My
Harry.
favorite
everything.
kind.
My favorite kind. Yeah, I want a
It's a path through the
non-solid
garden.
bench.
Leads up to the house. I see.
This is so funny.
I know, it's
It sounds
great.
very sarcastic. It's up
It's
to the
great,
house.
isn't it?
It's
I'm gonna
full of
click
the
on
same
everything
weird
I can.
water that lives in the lake.
Smells some weird waters.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although there is something in
It's
there.
a cassette tape.
Ooh.
Or it used to be.
So that's my inventory now?
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Gotcha.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
No. Are you sure about that?
It's a statue
It's
of
art.
some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
Yep.
playing a harp.
Interesting.
Hang on a second.
I'm not scared. I'm gonna look at it.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not going to solve this just yet.
That's its clue to tell you you cannot solve this yet.
I'm going to. I'm gonna do random. No, I'm kidding.
You literally cannot.
Let's
Yeah.
come back later.
It's not gonna let you solve it randomly.
Must
It
do
will not.
something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Hmm. Okay. So it's gonna tell you can come back to this. That's a puzzle, basically.
The pond has little
Chat
stone
saying that it's
feet.
good you found the tape early on. They've seen some people get really stuck without it.
Oh boy.
That'll come in handy later.
That's good. The pond has little stone feet.
Seems a bit.
You're superfluous.
You're super
When you're ready to go on to the
This
next.
is some garden.
Do the
Here,
plants
yeah,
all
click
look a
in
little
that.
strange to you?
Okay.
This is some garden.
Okay, yeah, I think
plants
I
all
clicked
look a little
everything that I can.
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say,
Too
It's not.
quiet.
It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
I agree. It's an appropriate amount of quiet. Look at the
that
sun.
must be Tangle Tower.
Oh.
That's not the sun.
It's a face. It looks like
No, that's the window of the Tangle Tower.
That was funny. Wait a second. I don't think I clicked everything here.
You don't think you did? I think you did. Oh.
It's a bird bath.
Okay.
that just
probably not
rainwater?
necessary, but
Looks
The
a little-
birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
nice tune.
Toot, 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 toot.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, I don't want you to imitate it either.
The ground's moist, but it's not muddy.
He's even gonna talk
Wonder
about the
how often
ground.
it rains here.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder
I was gonna
investigation is
say,
already.
this is silly. Why are you talking about the weather?
The ground's moist.
No, no,
I
not again.
cannot
Okay.
believe
I don't think
It's
there's
just an
anything here.
archway,
Actually.
but it's like walking through it might give you bad luck.
He's so detailed when he doesn't need
Too
to
late.
be. Oh, too late.
It's just an archway.
Okay.
Too late.
Yeah, I think that
No.
is it. actually.
Rocks,
Fascinating.
aren't they?
Guess what? Guess what? I saw a rock
The
today.
ground's moist.
Wonder how
Okay,
cannot
I think
believe
I'm done. Wait, there's chimes.
What are they?
Wind chimes.
Yeah.
Silent wooden wind chimes.
Why? What's the purpose? Okay, I think I am done here. Just checking.
I love the difference between both you and I's first entering.
Looks like
stuff.
someone
It's
tried to
great.
chop it down, but then gave up.
Can you blame them?
Oh. Yeah, that would be really hard to chop through. But I mean, they made some good progress. Looks like about a third of the tree was cut. Huh. Interesting decision there. Who
Do
is
you think
this
he'll
guy?
start to move if we try to go inside?
Yes, he's gonna attack you.
No,
He's gonna
I
bite
think
your
he'll
head
just
off.
silently judge us.
Just silently judge us.
We'll find out.
Do you think he'll start to
No.
move?
No, I think he'll.
It's hard with this
Is
type
that
of
an
game
envelope?
because you can't tell if you have anything else to click. The good thing about Nancy Drew is that it'll light up red if you can click it.
It's been opened.
Oh yeah,
but
no.
The letters. do it.
This is not like that.
This is not.
It's
No.
more confusing, but it's fun.
It just means
Let's
you get
read it.
stuck more.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
Ooh,
No, definitely.
federal crime. Looking through someone's letter. Combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down here. What? Wait, can I click it?
Nope.
Oh.
That's as much as you get.
Why does it say to memorize it? That's weird.
There must have been something else with it.
Should we ring the doorbell?
No.
Why would we not?
Sounds dangerous.
It's a little melody.
Okay, well, she did it. Too late. Some leaves.
It's red, but I don't think it's painted.
Oh.
It's just red.
Red. You just red. They're missing O.
Oh,
What?
oh, there's an O on the floor.
Oh, it's on the ground. I
Oh,
didn't see
yeah.
that.
Tangle
You did the same
Tower.
thing I did.
That's so funny.
Twir.
You didn't notice it was there either.
No, not till I said it was on the ground.
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
Ooh. Those don't really look like bird feeders.
Little
they look
bird
like
feeders.
cages.
How do you
Mm.
know they're for birds?
Anyway, a lot of this is ominous, but I guess that's the vibe.
It's red, but
Okay, I
it's
already talked
just
about the redness.
red.
Okay.
don't think it's locked.
Let's try
Oh,
to
that
go
means
in.
we can just walk straight in,
I'm
right?
pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Oh wait, she's not going in. Okay. Wait.
Use the map.
A path leading towards the stone square.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you
I
can
can
either go
choose.
inside or you can go to the side.
I'm gonna go
Let's
over
head to
here
the crime scene first.
Oh, that's a crime scene. Good to know.
Yep.
It's at the top
Has
of
to
the
be a
west
crime
tower, I
scene.
think.
I guess I'll go where she wants me to go instead.
Yeah.
The top of the tower, she said. Ooh.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
Hey, you could find some fingerprints. You never know.
Sally, check those plants.
Okay.
Is
well,
soil a clue?
same thing. What's this?
This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
How very P-ceptive of you.
It's piano and fortissimo, or in forte.
A
Totally.
big letter
Of
F.
course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
Oh, it's the people's initials. Never mind. It's the
There
family's
you
last
go.
names.
There you go.
I've been teaching music so much.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Ooh, yeah, of course. Why would I not look closer? I love family trees.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll be able to follow this better than I did.
Were you confused? It looks
A
confusing at
little
first.
bit.
Okay, so the fellows and the pointers,
Mhm.
but the Remingtons aren't on the banners. Interesting. I thought they only said two families. These two families lived here.
Mhm. They do,
I know who
currently.
the Remingtons are. They died. Oh, I see. They died out. Oh, they got married. Yeah. Okay. The way I said that. They
You
got
know,
married.
You know, if I didn't know any better, maybe you murdered her. Goodness gracious.
I mean, technically, you could say they died out because they got married and got someone's last name, you know. So they just had girls. Richard didn't. Well, Richard is still there, so he still has the last name Remington. Never mind. Okay.
But you
Selena
don't have to
Stonetower.
memorize this. You just need to recognize some of the names.
Freya. Okay, so that's Felicia and Freya. Oh, Fiona. Fiona and Freya. Those are the people that were mentioned, right?
So
Yeah.
far, yes.
And then, so it's her grandparents, Lady and Lord Fellow. Yeah. Interesting. She kept her mom's maiden name? Hmm? Those are her parents, right? Yeah. Interesting.
Mhm. I think that's all you're gonna get to know from this for right now. You can always come back to it if you need
Laura
to.
Remington, Primrose Remington. Poppy Queener. I love how they're all alliterating.
Hi, Rita. And I would say, no, you're not late. You actually get to
Pretty.
watch Sleuth Goof go through
Fiona
what I
fell
went
dead
through.
center. She must be.
She's half
Except
fellow
in
and
her
half Remington.
style.
Half Fellow and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here? Freya Fellow.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
You know, you're actually doing better
Barely.
than me at this because I didn't click any of the
Fitzfellow.
people on the
Half
family tree.
fellow,
I just looked at it.
Half
I almost
Everstone.
didn't.
Do you think he still lives here?
Okay, yeah, so some of these people aren't important, but...
Lord Fellow.
Looks like he
She
was
might talk
married
about-
twice.
Oh, I didn't catch that either.
Scandal.
Scandal? Oh, okay, so he's not. Okay, Freya Fellow is not a child of Lord Fellow and Lady Fellow. That makes sense. Okay. I didn't see that first.
Who's a superior detective? We'll know soon enough.
Lord Pointer.
This goes back a couple of
We're both very good
Lady
at this.
Pointer.
How do
I
I
want
want to be a lady?
Well, we're both good at
Buck,
trying to
Dwight,
figure
do you think he still lives
things
here?
out. Us playing
Pandora.
Clue, we
All
get
this
very
alteration isn't
Do you
happening.
think she
What's the
still lives
word?
here?
Mm-hmm.
Penelope Pointer.
At Pointer?
competitive.
Do you think she still lives here?
Yes, very good.
Primrose?
I always
Do
liked
you
them.
think she still lives here?
Okay, they keep talking about it.
Flora,
They think
right.
I think she's mentioned in our case file.
Oh, Flora is the one. Sorry, Freya and Flora. Okay, I was confused. Fiona's not.
Fiona
Yeah.
is a different
So
person.
Freya was the murder victim. Flora was the one being painted. Gotcha.
Whoa,
Felix
Rita.
fell looks like
Do you
he...
think he still
Mustard
lives
is
here?
not the most superior detective out of the two. Come on
Flint
now.
fella.
A pure
Yes.
randomer, though.
Do you think he still lives here?
Okay, why does she say that? It's like they wanted them to stay within the families here. Well, so did Pandora. She married him.
Pandora.
mean,
All this
Do you think
alliteration.
Rita,
she
you're
still
not
lives here?
wrong, but
Felicia
she hasn't
Fella.
gotten there yet.
Hey, oh, are you giving away hints?
Freya's mother.
Do you think she still lives here?
She hasn't met that character yet,
Damien.
Whoa.
It's Freya's father.
and I want her to go without
think
a
he still lives here?
slate.
If he still lives here, I'm gonna ask him. Why did you name your daughter that?
It's not
I'm
locked.
kidding.
I really want to
door.
see
Oh, what's behind
A room.
what she thinks of all
It's
the
a
different
big
characters.
glass.
Well, weeds in there.
It's an aquarium?
Could be anymore.
Sorry, I'm going through the.
Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
I'm going through the dialogue really fast.
It's not that
but
spooky.
Don't ruin this.
Don't ruin this.
Finally, we
Okay,
get to
we
ruin
already know
this.
that. Okay. Yeah, I think we can go
Stairs.
somewhere. Oh, they're really funny.
A
Stairs.
big letter
Of course.
A big
Who
letter
doesn't
F.
love a giant
Uh, Picture
Finally,
frames.
we get to
Rita,
ruin this.
this game is a lot of fun. The problem is, if you have watched a
Finally,
streamer
it's not
do
ruin
the
this.
game before, then you already know how to do it. Because I'm seeing right now, there's a scroll wheel on this
Oh.
side.
Ah,
I'm seeing right now, it looks like it's the same storyline. So far.
This is where I want to go.
So far. We'll see if the murder scene is the same.
Yeah, I didn't watch Joy play this because I didn't want to have any spoilers. So I really don't know
Correct.
how to do this type of game.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting
Ah,
when she was killed.
Yeah. It looks like the same storyline.
Cool.
Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Oh,
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
but there was blood on the painting.
We'll get to that.
Did someone put blood on her palette? Ooh. The largest. I need some, the paintbrush is covered with dried red paint. Okay.
Rita. That's an auraful pose by Flora. Like, dang,
The
we
whole
see the
room has a
fit,
strange
buddy.
feeling about it.
Calm down. Save some aura for the rest of us.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Funny. It's a murder scene, of course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Is she still standing here?
Let's take a look at that painting first.
Can I talk to her? What?
They said you gotta look at the painting
There
first.
it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
What if it wasn't halfway? What if it was a third of the way? Okay, do you know what you have to use to see if there's remnants of blood?
On the painting?
Yeah.
It takes
It
you
reveals
through
that
the
there's hemoglobin.
storyline. Oh, you mean in real life, not in the
Yeah.
game.
Like you spray it on blood and it'll reveal the hemoglobin and make it glow in the dark so you can tell. I can't remember the name for it, but that's what I would do to see if there's blood in the paint on
Cool.
her palette. I wish I remembered the name, but anyway. She was unable to finish the painting as she died during the process. Flora appeals to be wielding a knife. There's substance Oh, so in the painting it looked like she was holding a knife. So she's
I wonder
the
if
most obvious
all of
culprit right
Freya's
now.
paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
Maybe.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Yeah. Where is it?
Your first puzzle. There's something very strange about how Freya was killed.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out how this makes sense.
Based on these words. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
This is fun. I like this type of puzzle. It's
Good,
not what
because
I've
you'll
done
see
before.
a lot of these.
Gotcha. Because Freya was going to eat it? Oh my word. But Freya stole it. I used to drag it. Well, technically, yeah, Flora's portrait. I don't know, Flora is holding a
Rita
knife.
said Freya ate it. Trust. Never says he thinks the chemical you're talking about is luminol.
Yes, luminol. Thank you. Yeah, I use luminol to find the hemoglobin in the blood.
Never. I don't know if you're a he or a she. I'm sorry.
Wait, no. Wasn't that it? No, she's not gonna eat it, of course, but
I mean, once you think you've got it, you can press that little play button.
but it was removed from the scene.
Rita, you did not kill Freya.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with
She said I
blood,
killed her.
but it was removed from the scene. Almost.
Oh.
Maybe just change.
I'm pretty sure. Is it just Flora then?
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Nope.
What? Okay, well, I was closer with the first one.
Uh-huh.
Was it just red paint? Did I get that wrong? No.
Change that last thing. Okay, not the eat it.
Well, we could make that inference that it stabbed her, but I don't know for sure. The portrait is holding a knife dipped with blood, but does it actually have blood? Oh, yes.
Flora's portrait is holding a
wrong, it's
knife
gonna be
tipped
silly.
with
That's
blood because Freya put it there. Almost.
Well-
Maybe just change.
Freya put it there. She put the knife in the painting. Okay.
Flora's portrait
probably-
is
yeah.
holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed
I don't know if I agree with
Freya.
this, though, because technically you can't make that inference. You don't have enough information.
What?
Weird, huh?
You don't know if it actually
You think
stabbed.
Freya was stabbed by a painting, not by the woman
was stabbed-
from the painting, but by the painting itself.
What?
Mm-hmm. Freya
That
was
doesn't make any
standing
sense.
right
Okay,
in front
first of all-
canvas when she was killed.
Can't pause him? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you
It's like I want to pause him.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I thought they were saying, okay, she got stabbed, and then they made. I'm gonna overanalyze this, but
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
fun. I thought they were saying she got stabbed, and then she painted the knife there.
Hi, brother. And yes, it's not me. It's my friend. Sleuth Goof.
I know.
I said it right.
Yes. So goof. They said that it took me forever to get that, probably. But anyway, okay, let's resume.
There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
Obviously, thank
See
you.
any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed.
Sally, thank
and
you.
even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Exactly. Grimoire, you're wrong. How do you say his name? Grimoire?
Grimoire. Is
Grimoire.
what I said.
Okay.
Unfinished. An unfinished painting.
Dun dun dun. Is it like the first chapter?
Yep.
Oh, it's split up into chapters. Cool. So can I talk to her? Finally. She's creepy. Oh my goodness. Ugh.
Flora.
Oh!
I thought that
Hey,
was cool.
Sorry,
The way her
Delarge.
hair
Funny.
went over.
I'm sure you're still
That is kind of
in
true. But
some distress.
We need to ask you a
how
few
is she
questions,
still
I'm
there?
afraid.
Okay, she's probably in
Did
shock.
you witness the murder, Flora?
Yep,
Nothing.
that's probably yes.
What do we do?
Not sure.
Poker.
She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
You can't. You say can't be used against you in a court of law.
Okay, so here's what I was talking about.
So
You have now talked about your encounter.
You can
You
talk
do
about yourself.
about herself, or you can talk about what happened yesterday. These are the you can talk about other people, and you can talk about items.
Oh, and you didn't know you
didn't
could click
know
this.
that because somebody, not pointing any names, didn't tell me till like 10 minutes into
That's
the.
tough. Okay, I get that. I get that.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Is that a nod?
Was this something you had planned
Okay.
with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about
I'm
yesterday?
gonna solve this if she doesn't
Did
talk
you
to me.
talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
What? She's not the
Too many
most
questions.
She's not
talkative
going to
person?
answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
What about her relatives? Will her relatives be able to get something from her? Yeah, ask her about herself.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything
Interesting.
about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it.
Lovely.
We'll
Some people
just
like
have to
that.
ask other people
Okay,
about her.
Respect it.
Yeah, okay.
How do other people know about her?
Flora, you were
Maybe she only
definitely in
talks
the
to
room at the
family.
time of the murder.
funny.
Surely you must have seen something?
You did.
Can you tell
Tell
me
me.
anything about
Just
what
threaten
happened
her.
to Freya?
That's the only way you're going to get information out of her. Okay, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, she's
Doesn't
acting
mean anything.
pretty suspicious if you ask
Very
me.
suspicious.
I don't know. Maybe she
mean,
really
she is
doesn't
pretty.
know anything.
How is that
Bless you.
possible?
There you go.
Yeah, she's not going to say. So this doesn't get unlocked till later?
Yep.
Okay, statement.
Flora, you were definitely
just-
in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something?
That's a good tactic.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya?
Force her to say something. Ah!
Yeah, she's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know.
Goodness gracious.
Maybe she really
Talk.
doesn't know anything.
Talk.
How is that possible?
How is it possible? Yeah, she was there. Oh, maybe she's mute. Can she talk? I don't have any proof that she
Were
can.
you close
No.
with Freya? How are you two related? Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire.
What?
Ooh,
I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
she's mad.
Oh, and no, my students do not
Anything we
act
should
like
know?
Flora.
Any hobbies besides
They
staring
talk
out the
way
window?
too much.
Besides staring out the window. Ooh, he's roasting her. Okay, I can ask her about.
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
I feel like this is
What
all
is
gonna
that
be
you're holding in the
useless.
painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Okay, nothing.
Rita, how dare you pay Flora not to talk to us?
Wow.
How rude.
Let her talk to me. You're so rude. Ugh, she's not gonna say anything.
She's the one that gave me the most information.
Rita or this person?
I can't say that with a straight face.
You're a liar. Flora did not tell you anything.
Oh no. I mean, she did eventually, but not yet.
Yeah, not right now. We need to get some more rapport or
Freya's
something.
painting supplies.
Okay, let's look at these. Ooh, they're glass?
Mm-hmm.
They're all cracked. Okay. Red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. Is that all the paint that I have?
My brother's asking if you have set aside 12 hours to play this game.
In the next few
Is that a
weeks, yes.
I think so.
Gramophone.
Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
Ooh.
It's also got a big crack down the
A
middle.
lot of things have a crack. Was there an earthquake? What if there was a knife hanging above her while she was painting, and then it just fell down from the ceiling because there was an earthquake? Or
But she got stabbed in the chest. How would it have
if
hit
she's
her
leaning back,
chest
I don't
and
know.
not her head?
Yeah, she was leaning back, but I don't see what chair she was using. She was probably standing up.
Rita, no, we're not going to play the whole game this stream. It took me 3 streams, and even then it was
What
3
about the
hours,
cassette
4
tape?
hours, and then another 3
Yeah,
hours
Sure is.
before I finished.
Dang.
To Freya.
Do you think it still
The
works?
gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
Start playing it, and then she's gonna be like, "Don't touch it." That's my guess.
Okay, you found that way quicker than I did.
Ooh, let's listen to this. It's gonna tell me information about her because she won't talk.
Totally.
It's gonna make her start to cry because she loves this song. Keep listening. Why are you making that dot dot
It's
dot?
piano
Oh,
music.
okay. Piano music. Oh, it stops? Okay.
Mhm.
What's this? Let's see. Freya's not gonna react to it, sadly. Hello? What's going on? Footsteps.
Watch her figure this out in 2 hours now.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna do it.
And good night, brother.
It's
Hope
someone
you have a good night.
humming a tune.
And yeah, no. Sleuth Goof is very smart and a very good detective, but she will not figure this thing out, especially if she keeps over focusing on little things.
You sure about that?
Mhm.
So it's not important to skip ahead.
No, that's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you how to play the game.
Do, 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 do. I like this piano music. I could probably play that song.
You
Ooh.
probably could.
That is a weird tune. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna talk to her about
You're
this.
gonna talk to her again?
She has to tell me about the cassette tape.
Okay.
Okay, not.
Is this your gramophone?
Okay,
Do you
rude.
know why it's cracked?
Well, you keep pausing them.
Oops. Okay, yeah, she's not gonna talk about
Is
anything.
that an egg? An
You
egg?
need to threaten her, guys.
with
I'm
bird
telling
feet.
you, Sally, threaten her.
It's also quite a completely ordinary object.
I can't leave it alone. That's just terrible.
I think it's a container. for
Those
soup.
gems look like they
We're gonna
come
die.
off.
No. I'm gonna see how quick you,
Oh, okay. Rotate the egg to see a clue in the back. Why do I have to swap the positions? Oh! Okay, that was funny.
Let's see how fast you do this one, because I definitely did not do this one fast. Took me a couple tries.
Oh, so this is where I need everything to be, but mirror image, basically. It looks like red, purple. That's green. What's that? Oh, that's the
Oh,
clue.
that just means when you think you've got it, you're gonna press that there.
Do I have to memorize this?
Hee hee.
Oh, brother.
I would suggest taking a picture of it, though.
Okay, yeah. Probably should.
I would
I was going
suggest
to write
taking a
down.
picture.
Nope.
What is that?
Oh,
thing?
Did
whoops.
you check?
It's
I'm pretty sure it
It's
explains
an
where to put it.
egg that once you figure out this clue gives you something, or maybe it doesn't give you something. Who knows?
Do you have to move it along the lines, or do you just...
Oh,
oh,
it'll just switch the
it's
gems.
easier than I thought. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Okay. I've played games with harder puzzles than this,
Oh, good.
so thankfully this is not too bad.
That's
I
good.
mean, it's mirror image though still, so... Wait a second. That's not the same lines. What? Those aren't the same lines.
Are they?
Yeah, it's harder than I thought.
I definitely did not get this on the first try. Did get it eventually, but it took me a bit.
Because in this one, there's one going this way. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna be evil.
You are not gonna turn that image, are you? Oh, you cheater!
That doesn't really help much though, because look, there's not one in the middle.
That does help you. Quite a bit, actually.
How? Well, we can see. We'll find out. Even though the lines aren't the same, I think this is how I'm supposed to do it. but there's none in the middle. So I don't know about that one. Everything else is the same.
I guess that's wrong.
What's the deal with those lines between the gems? They must mean something.
Okay, well, the yellow one's not in the right spot. Wait,
So what you thinking?
I think it needs to be the opposite of that. But, see, there's none in the middle.
So maybe don't think
Maybe
of
it has to go through the lines. Yeah.
orientation.
It's the lines.
Mm-hmm.
How does this help me, though?
Well,
Oh, I know,
look
I
at
know.
the-
Okay. So, why did it just flicker? Okay. This one needs to be... okay, I think 2 away. Oh, okay. I got it now. Let me crop this photo. So right now, I'll tell people what I'm doing. I am rotating the photo on my phone because I think the lines are just rotated. Or I could just do this, rotate my phone. That works too. I need to do mirror image again though. I think it's not supposed to be mirror image, it's just supposed to be rotated. That's my guess.
Rita's calling you a cheater.
But some of the lines are still different. I don't know. But this one, okay. I think it's supposed to be the lines have to connect to the same color as these.
Disqualified, red card, sent off. That's funny. Well, we'll see if her theory works.
But yeah, you never know. Could be incorrect. But see, some of these lines are different, so I think it just has to be the same color that's matching up. Like this one, red to green. Red to green. And then this one, blue to red. This blue to red. But it looks like this. Oh, maybe it's the other way, red to blue. And this one with the squiggly line. Oh, you just have to keep rotating. Ah, I think I got it. Okay. And then the purple, okay, right next to the yellow one. The lines that go kind of square to it is, my mom is texting me. Yep, those are the right ones.
Never, you are correct. I'm looking back at this puzzle and I'm like, that was a lot easier than I initially thought it was. I thought it was a little difficult. Now, did I rotate my phone a bajillion times to figure out this puzzle? No. I used my head and kind of
Nothing.
finessed
Each
my,
line connects to
way.
exacts are just rearranged.
I already knew that, but I thought I got it right.
Well, let's look at it again. Look at it from the top up.
Green.
Look at the top of the egg. You're on the side of your egg. That's the bottom of your egg. There you go. That's the top of your egg. See which one's on top. So like this one here.
Don't show me. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah.
Okay. I'll close my mouth. So much for me trying
But
to help you
that's
out.
not the top.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
That one matches to that one. That one matches to that one. Yellow matches to green. Blue. It's purple. You sure these don't?
Nothing.
Each line connects.
Exacts
They're
are-
just rearranged.
I already swapped those. What do you mean, the top of the egg? Red, blue.
Just make sure it's in the right orientation.
Okay, let me just revert this back to the original.
Rita says, actually, Sleuth the Goofy, isn't a cheater. She is just using her resources. Just like how using your phone during a test. Wait a minute, Rita. Using your phone during a test is cheating, Rita.
It's like, what are you talking about there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, I wouldn't use my phone during a test. Okay. Pause for a minute. I can't type your name. Oh, sorry, I need to turn that sound off.
Apparently, she's not a professional streamer, but that's fine. If I was a teacher and I seen a student use her phone on a test, I would give them a round of applause. Rita, do you know the whole purpose of a test is to figure out, if the student knows the information? It's to assess if you understand the information. If you're using a phone on a test, you are no longer being assessed on your knowledge. You're being assessed on Google's knowledge. Google does not need assessing.
Okay, I can't. Okay. Anyway. Okay. I thought I would be able to figure this out, but I still don't know.
That's okay.
So, look, I matched.
A joy joke. Oh, darn.
Yeah, tell them a
Hang
joke.
on.
Tell them a joke.
Hang on. Okay. I could do a chemistry joke. Or should I do... Nah, y'all won't like a chemistry joke. I won't do a chemistry joke. I'll do a different joke. Because I'm hungry, I'll do a food joke.
Good job. I love food jokes.
I do too.
I made brownies, guys. It was amazing. I tried Heath Bar Bits and chocolate chips in them. They're so good.
Why did the banana go to the hairdresser? Because it had split ends. Oh, y'all actually want the chemistry joke? But the student knows the resources to find the information. That's the knowledge of the real world. See, in a world where Google does not exist or you can't access Google, all of these students that needed to, needed to know this information will no longer thrive because Google is gone. I have seen seen some of the Google answers it needs assessing. Yes. You do want a chemistry joke. Okay. I'll do a chemistry joke too. Because I am fair. And then I may help somebody figure out this puzzle. Let's see. I knew a good one, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Hang on. Hey, did you lose an electron? Because you gotta keep an eye on it.
So, this kid was chewing on electrical cords, and I had to ground him. He's doing better currently and conducting himself properly.
Oh, that's great. Oh, man, that's great.
This is funny.
All right.
My confidence is truly inspiring. It's remarkable what a lack of awareness can achieve.
Oh, jeez.
Self-deprecating jokes here.
jeez.
Okay. I don't know what to do because I have all of the lines matched up. See, okay. Double check. Purple to yellow. That's the one with the little squiggly line.
Okay.
Unless that's the top of the egg, but maybe it's supposed to be sideways. I don't know. Red to blue. That's the one with the little hump like Pennsylvania. Red to blue. Okay. That one is done. That one's done. Purple to purple. Or I guess pink. Yeah. Anyway, purple, pink to pink. Good. Excuse me. Yellow to green with a little boxy one.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow to green. Maybe I swapped these two. I don't know.
Nothing.
Each line the exact same. They're just rearranged.
Okay, and then blue to purple. Is that it? Blue to purple. Nope, that's right. Green to red. Green to red. The short side is on the red one. Yeah. And then this last one. Yeah, I did that. All of them are correct. How? You don't even know which one is wrong, do you?
I'm looking.
Are they all supposed to be oriented where the top one is on top? Like, I don't understand.
Let's see. That one's correct.
Did I swap these already?
Nothing.
Each line exact. They're just rearranged.
Okay, I'm gonna look at my picture again. I seriously don't get this. If you keep it the same order and just rotate it, each of the lines, just rotate them. This should be correct.
Maybe you switched one.
The purples are the same, so that shouldn't be different. Blue to purple. Unless they changed the lines, like green and yellow. Each of these is correct. I don't get it. That's the same one there. Seriously. All of these are correct.
No, that was it.
What? Oh my word, I thought I already did this.
No.
Ah!
Nice work.
Ah! Agony. Okay.
You've
Oh
had
my
it correct for a couple minutes now.
Oh my word. And I thought I already pressed it. Oh, okay. Wow.
Did it unlock?
Nothing.
That's like whenever you're doing a homework problem and you thought you got it wrong.
I'm not leaving without a clue. Empty egg.
And she
Should
egg?
not be laughing that hard.
That was kind of funny. Empty, empty, empty. After that painstaking puzzle. All
that for nothing.
Ah, okay. The lining is a soft velvet-like material. There's something inside of it. Okay, we gotta pick up the lining. We gotta cut it open. There's gotta be something inside of it. That's what I would do in real life. There's gotta be something hidden, like money hidden in there, ransom note.
You would think there would be something in there.
It's
Crazy.
the feet. It's the feet. I don't know. Okay, let's find. We gotta talk to Freya. No, I'm kidding.
Freya died.
I know. That's
Supposedly, Freya was working on the
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Well, yes, the one part was wrong, but she had
Supposedly,
it
Freya
didn't even
correct
get a chance to
before
clean
she
her
switched
brush.
it. She switched it, tried it, and then switched it back, and was confused at why she couldn't get it. When she had
The
it,
whole room is a
Yeah,
strange.
there might be a reason for that.
Yep. That
It's
was
so dark
that was
back
lovely.
Rita
Somehow,
said, "Let's
some,
talk to Freya's ghost."
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so.
Doesn't matter.
I wish.
It's not-
Can I look at the paintbrush again?
Supposedly, Freya was working.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her
Oh,
brush.
no, I already saw that. But, you know, why does it say that the knife she's holding is covered in blood? Because it's just red paint.
Is it?
She was using this paintbrush. That's what it says.
Rita
bunch of
asked,
old
why is
books.
the yellow untouched
Covered in dust now,
on the
but they look well
paintboard?
read.
That's an interesting thing to
Yeah.
look at.
Yellow's my favorite color. Like, how dare they not use it? Okay. More books.
A bunch of old books covered in dust now,
Okay,
but they
well-
look well.
Trapdoor.
That's the only door in and out of the room.
No.
It's also
It's the only
on
door.
the
Sure
It's not
is.
a trap door.
Guessing it's not supposed to.
That's the door you came in from.
Wait, I just knocked it down.
You didn't knock it down. It was
Oh,
already knocked
okay.
The
down.
whole room is a strange.
yeah.
room.
There
somebody
might
broke
be a reason
in.
for that.
Why? Okay. Why would she not tell me anything if she knows somebody came in here and murdered her relative? Okay, wait. Let me see. Who was it again?
You can go to different rooms. You're not just stuck in that one.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I do need to go to more places. Yeah.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How come I can't click my items now?
How do you know?
Why
that?
else would it be?
Because
Plus,
you're
there's
in
a
a
treasure map
talking
hanging
scene.
directly above it.
There's a person. Oh. That was funny. He scared me.
What's the deal with that painting
This
on the
one
front?
took me a
That's
while
all.
to figure out.
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
I'm not gonna lie.
Treasure map.
And
This one right here. Okay.
uh-huh.
Ooh, yay. Okay, let me see what I can do. I think I'm getting my workout for tomorrow. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see here. We got some items like rocks, dragons, mountains, and trees, and these little faces, and a ship. 2 ships.
Oh yeah, I would want to go to this map because that's a lot of treasure.
And we have letter, number, letter. So letter, number. Oh, north, south, east, west is the last one here.
There you
Okay.
go.
And it looks like the X is next to a dragon and a mountain with a tree in the background. Is there? Okay, yeah. So if you're facing this direction, you got a dragon to the left, mountain to the right.
Supernova, yes. This one took us a while.
And there's birds. But that's a rock, not a tree. Not a tree. Yeah. Dragon to the left, mountain to the right. Tree. But there's no birds.
Nice, Rita.
Dragon to
Glad
the
you figured it out.
Someone get it?
Yep.
To the right.
Well, it's not in chat, so if you want to look at chat, you can. But they said they know.
I think I got it.
Okay.
F6 or E6. F6 west, I think.
Nothing.
Okay.
Did you check the treasure map? And what about that painting on the chest?
Still locked.
I think
No.
there's like there are different versions.
But if you're standing here and facing that direction, you get the birds in front of the tree, like this. The dragon's to the left and it's closer than the mountain, which is to the right. Wouldn't it be? Oh, wait, you're on the rock. This is the rock with the X.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be H6 west. I think. Where's H? Hello? Okay.
I did it.
Yes.
What do I win?
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Not bad.
Rita, you are correct.
Did I get it faster than you, Jen? I mean, Joey.
You did. You did. You got it faster than me. This one
What was
took
in
me
the
a little
box?
bit.
What was in the box? Let's see. Okay.
More
Yeah,
wooden
this one took me
models.
a little bit.
These are a little different to the one on
Because
the
I couldn't
desk.
get it on the correct sides.
Yeah, that is hard. At first it took me a while. I'm like, wait, you're supposed to be.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, a model or something chopped with green hair.
Yeah, you got it, Rita. You got it. That's great.
Maybe got it.
Rita's proud of you for you
Yay,
getting it.
thank you.
Ouch!
And proud of me for being Colonel Mustard and
And
winning.
you're not proud of me? Ow.
Yeah, don't be proud
I
of her.
figured this thing out. I know who the murderer is. It may have taken me 7 hours, but I figured out the murderer. Actually, it was more than 7 hours. Whatever.
Oh, that's creepy. The bird is painted red. Okay. Anything else?
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's happy?
Well, the paints are right there. Also, I mean, no offense, but
You can just tell. Wow. Yellow, blue, black, and white. The same paints that were.
We
used by
already
Freya.
solved it.
Oh, whoops. I know. I didn't mean to click that. Blah blah blah. Okay. What's
blah
this?
blah blah.
It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale?
Right now, it's just full of dust.
Oh.
Ew. Dust.
Puffer?
See, but this
Yes.
game doesn't
But
have
it's
any
also a lamp,
dice or
some
cards.
reason.
It's a different
That's a massive
terrain.
conch Do you shell. think
I
this
hope so.
Ooh. Ooh, a hammock.
A hammock.
That looks comfy.
I would politely describe it
Lived
as
in.
lived.
A lot of redundant light sources in here.
Very redundant.
It's a barometer.
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't broken.
Yeah, I've never seen a working
What is
barometer.
it?
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, Supernova,
The
we
entire
don't
room is
need
made
of
the,
it's not just
the
me, it's the actual host.
specifics of, yes,
Shelf
technically
junk.
the game figured it out and we kind of just gasped because
The entire room is made of
Well, it's not
but
just
that's,
me, it's the actual
not. It's fine.
The game
Sir?
figured out what?
The murder.
Oh.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I
Oh,
have
you
some
didn't guess.
questions
Oh,
for you.
Grimoire.
Grimoire. Good mysterious
Grimoire.
name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your
Oh, he's
beck
Felix.
and call.
He still lives here, okay.
And this is my colleague, Sally.
I need to
Yeah,
check
that's
the
a
family tree again.
perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
I must say I'm rather
Talk to you a little
jealous
more.
of you
There's
two.
another lady.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
All
Out
of the
here
other characters are
solving
going to talk more
mysteries
than the other
and
lady.
I
exploring
hope
new
so.
places,
It'd be kind of
uncovering
pointless.
Secret
Talk to them.
rooms, hidden treasures. That's
talking to
what
a wall.
life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Yes.
Gently speaking,
I knew
you
there were
know,
secret rooms.
that sort of thing.
Ooh. Okay.
Is
So,
Felix
Felix,
Scottish?
what exactly
not
do
sure.
you
Sounds like
do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer.
An explorer.
Explorer/treasure hunter.
Do you
Yes,
explore
best in the
murder
world.
victims.
We're talking like cursed statues, spike pits.
Oh.
It's a little more sophisticated.
Do you
than
collect
that, But I've
knives?
certainly seen
Do you have a
my
murder
share
weapon?
of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And,
Oh, boy.
if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures
not
right
retired.
now, but it's simply not in my nature to
Yep.
stay in one place for too long.
I knew it.
I go wherever the
Reed is
winds of
asking if
destiny
Felix
take
murders
me.
people.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Wait, can I look at my family tree while I talk to him? Oh no, that was in the other building, right?
It was in the middle, in between.
Ah, okay.
You may not.
So,
Oops.
You
Felix,
just-
what
No.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
What?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here.
Ah, right. Nasty
course,
business.
we know.
Very unfortunate. I
Very
regret that I
unfortunate.
can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in
What?
your investigation.
He would have
Hear that,
sounded more
Grimoire?
sad.
We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. Well, I'm sure.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by
Weird
myself,
response.
working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
See, Rita, if
It was
anyone just
dusk.
straight
A
gave you an
feeling
answer,
lingered
then you
in the
wouldn't
air.
have a mystery game.
Malevolent? Perhaps. Uncertain. As light.
Although I've had mysteries
Abridged
before where they
version,
just tell
please.
me straight up what happened.
Right.
But they all have
Fine.
their skewed versions
I heard
of it.
someone heading
So you
down
just have
the
to figure out
stairs.
who's lying.
Just
Ooh.
outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly. So I thought nothing of it.
You sure it wasn't
Shortly
your own
afterward,
footsteps?
I heard a second set of footsteps going the same way.
Go ahead and
This
stand
time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I
Ew.
looked out into the hallway.
Something is
I
wrong.
got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below.
Oh, boy.
Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was
never
heading
yet.
up Fellow Tower to find Professor
Yeah, there are a lot of
Pointer.
people to talk to.
So I escorted her. We
Did
went
you even
into
get to talk to all the
Flora's
people
room.
before you
Poor
finished 2
Freya
hours?
was laying
Yes.
on the floor.
Okay, good. I need to go faster.
Fiona,
Yes.
Poppy,
Ran.
Fitz, and
Yeah.
Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course.
But of course I wasn't doing it.
Soon enough,
quote-unquote
everyone
the
else
right
made
way.
their excuses and left.
Everyone made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I
Oh.
stayed. Flora needed me.
Interesting. Okay. Can I ask him about these people?
Dearest Flora.
Yeah, what
A
happened? Why should I talk?
remarkable woman.
Why does
Yes,
Penelope
Is that his
look
wife?
like
Been
a
married over
butterfly?
20
Yes,
years
okay.
now.
Yes.
You two still get on?
Yeah,
You'll
of
find out.
course. What a question.
But I wouldn't say butterfly
She hasn't
is
gone
the right
quiet
word.
on you.
It's true,
I'd say
she
more
has an
bird.
independent streak. She's had it her whole life. She's the youngest of 3. Always something of a lone wolf, you know?
I can tell.
Just the way she is.
She's very much
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself. Away
I think
from
she
the
hasn't been
company
this
of
way
other humans.
for a long time.
Other humans?
I think this
Other,
has been more
well,
recent.
yes, other people, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't say she's a bird.
Uncommonly skilled as an artist. But
You'll
Freya
see,
was so
you'll
much
see.
more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes,
You can tell.
especially recently.
How are you related
Something
to
happened
Freya?
and she stopped talking.
Somewhat distantly, as it happens, my father, Lord Fellow,
Was married
her
before?
grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree
see.
in the Grand Hall. Yes, you should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Sorry.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm
Have
afraid
a good
not.
night, Rita.
She had no formal claim over anything
Rita
at
said good
Tangle
luck.
Tower.
Okay, thank you. Good night. Okay.
You're the one
could ask
currently
him more about
basking
stuff
in
if
his
I-
presence. You tell me.
That's funny.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Oh boy. Yeah, he didn't really talk much about his wife. I needed a little bit more
Charming,
information,
isn't it?
but okay.
Yes. Built by the Remington family.
Sounds
originally.
suspicious. He's
Dear
not willing to tell me why
Flora's
she's
father
quiet.
And his associates.
But
Okay.
now it's owned by you? By the Fellow family?
The Fellows and the Pointers have both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
Oh.
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does
Says
it
little
mean?
competition here.
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me
The hard
to
part
say,
is their names
but
are
she has
so
some kind
similar,
of
it's hard to keep track of.
disagreement with her siblings.
Their names are
After they
pretty
moved
similar.
away, Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, yes, less likely to come back.
That's kind of extreme.
And it's
Yes,
extreme.
it is
I did
rather,
turn
isn't
the
it?
music down compared to the voices.
What's
But if
this?
if you think it's,
It's my
too
case file.
far down, I
It's
can turn
how
it
I
up a
know
little
what I'm
bit.
supposed to be doing.
You mean to
I
say
don't think
you're
the music
bound
very
by
much,
the
yeah.
limits
I
of
can't
what's
hear much,
written
no.
in this little document? Sounds dreadful.
Well, I have to wait
I found
till
it comforting.
the talking stops.
Yeah. There's too much to talk about. I don't know if I'm not going to get enough information. I can come back to this.
Let me turn this a little more up.
Yeah.
How's it sound in your ear?
That's good, yeah. That's probably better.
Got it. Alright. Sorry, I got you out of your talking person.
Conversation.
Big.
Okay.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Poppy. Okay. Poppy is probably recording his wife making
Rather
weird
ugly,
noises
isn't
because she
it?
doesn't talk.
As far as statues go. Years of wind
Interesting.
and rain have not been kind to it either.
Do you know what it is? The creature, I mean.
It's connected to the Remington family history in some way,
Remington?
but I can't recall.
I'll have to ask Remington then. Okay.
I'm as
his letter?
confused as you are.
Nope. Okay. Cool.
It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
Yeah, I'd say
I think we'll give her a pass, given the
she got
circumstances.
murdered before
Ah,
she could
Yes,
clean it.
so we shall.
Yeah.
It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to
He
you.
doesn't say anything about
Well,
the
all
knife?
these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over
Sounds
from,
suspicious.
say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes.
Yeah.
Hard
right.
to say exactly what we're looking at. Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd.
It wasn't an earthquake?
They're
Okay.
normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
No response.
Flora's quite fond of that old thing.
Oh.
It's in
How
poor
come she didn't respond
shape.
to me when I asked her about it, though?
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't
happened?
say I do.
Somebody broke the...
But that looks like it might belong to
and that?
Poppy.
Oh, Poppy has both tapes, okay.
Does Flora normally keep something in here?
But the gramophone is
She
Flora's?
must do, but I admit I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
He doesn't even
Rules
talk
to
to his
live
wife
by.
about some things? Okay.
You
Like
found
her
it.
egg?
What do you think? I had to rush the final touches a little bit.
He made
It turned
those?
out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
Interesting.
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people.
Adorable?
I've been carving for a couple of years now. I was hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it,
you've
as
made
you
some
can
progress.
see.
Lovely.
Do you paint them yourself too?
I do indeed. Freya kindly
Its voice
taught me
is
the
so cute.
basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact.
Hard
yeah, you
fact,
totally
huh?
look like that.
So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course, I own a great many. But my weapons are
I'd say
stored
he's just a
well
little
away
bit
from
more
Tangle
rotund.
Tower. Safety
carving.
first,
Just
and
a bit.
all that.
Just a little bit.
Okay, well, that's all we can talk to him about. His statement was probably the most interesting so far.
We've only
Just-
asked, what, 2 people?
Yeah.
The
It's
other one
locked.
didn't talk.
Oh, that one's locked. Wait, I want to go back to the family portrait first, just because I'm not quite sure about some of these people.
What is that?
I think it's a family
Yeah,
tree.
you'll have
Okay.
to.
Every
it's a
time
little
I have
bit
to look
of
closer.
annoying,
Okay.
yeah.
So that was Felix.
Yep.
And Flora's his wife.
Yep.
She's the one I already talked to.
Yep.
Okay. And then Freya is the one that was murdered, and
Yep.
Freya's grandfather is his dad. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So she's like a second cousin or something.
Yep.
First cousin once removed, second cousin, yeah. Gotcha.
Fiona
met
Fella,
Fiona.
dead center.
No, you have
She
not.
must be important.
She's half fellow.
Do you
and-
think she still lives here?
So I need to talk to Flora's relatives. Maybe they'll tell me more about her, because Felix didn't know much about her. Or he wouldn't tell me much about her, for some reason. I don't know why. Who knows why she doesn't talk to me? Alright, let's go find some more
He
people.
doesn't talk in general.
I have an assumption that she's been like this for most of
Freya's
her life.
there.
But maybe
Looks
not so
pretty
much recently.
depressed.
Oh, this is Freya's room.
He's had a rough couple of days.
Okay, yeah, no one's in here.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a
Come
Vivori.
again?
See, the leaves might have been for keeping insects.
Okay, insects, lovely.
A pillow with
It's a
a...
cushion.
Yeah,
Did you
but that doesn't
do
look right.
the dialogues like this too?
No, I
Oh,
actually
okay.
listened to him.
It's Freya's bed. Little bit
It's
messy.
a perfectly healthy amount of
Perfectly
messy.
healthy matters.
It's Freya's bed.
Yeah.
Little
It's
bit
a perfectly healthy.
Okay, plants.
Freya's plant. They must not need...
It's interesting to see the
Do you think
difference
this was
between our
always
two
supposed to be-
styles.
I don't know. It is
Yeah.
kind of a
No
weird.
windows either.
I think that there are some things.
Just little trinkets.
I
Let's
might
leave
have
them
missed.
alone. That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it
The
created.
atmosphere of chaos and oppression.
Hang on.
What?
There's a smaller version down
It's
there.
a
It's the
photograph.
same thing. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
It's a weird painting, isn't it?
Tape is stuck on there. Lines of a jump black ink around the edges. Okay. It's all
That
the same
painting.
photo.
Why would you?
Maybe Freya enjoyed.
Yeah.
I
Hang
didn't
on.
mean to
There's a
click that
smaller.
again.
It's a photograph.
Okay. I thought it was something different. What's this?
It's a little wooden box.
To the casual observer, maybe.
You
Ooh.
found that a lot closer than I did.
They're not
Another
real
thing to look at.
paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of
Ooh,
some
I
kind
didn't
of.
find that till the very end after I found everything else. And then it
Yikes.
was
Difficult. Yeah. Sort the brushes into the correct order, and then I arrange the paper to find it. Or do this first. Okay. Does it connect when I do this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, will it snap together, or do I just have to
No,
hold
you'll
it there?
just-
Oh, okay.
You'll just hold it there.
Alright.
They really did put Freya in the storage room, yes.
I was wondering. I was like, huh. Interesting. Bedroom. Okay. That's probably up in the corner.
It won't take up the whole space.
As long as, okay, I was gonna say, yeah, I was like,
It won't take up the whole space.
that does not go there. That's probably somewhere in the middle. I do a lot of Nancy Drew games have these types of puzzles, so can't rotate these, can you?
Nope.
Okay, that makes it simpler, but still. Okay, that goes like that somewhere, but how did these middle ones? Oh, that one goes there. This isn't going that edge. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, now it's making more sense. Yay! Okay. Perfecto. Alright, so looks like we got question marks, green, blue, black, orange, pink, and then Roman numerals. What do these do? Okay, it's just telling me that I can move. Okay. And this is probably the size. Is it the small orange one? And then the green one? And then pink one? Blue one? But where's the other green one? I don't know.
Nothing.
Did you find it looks like a ripped up jigsaw puzzle?
That was.
Each brush, the information we need is on the paper.
How is that information? Duh. Did I put this together the right way?
Yes. That part is correct. The paintbrushes, your interpretation of the paintbrushes is incorrect.
That symbol probably means it's the small one. Oh! I think I get it now. Nope. The skinny orange one.
Is it skinny, or is it
orange
short?
handle. Oh. See, I was thinking the color of the paint, but now I realize it's the brush. But
Aha.
this one's green. That's the paintbrush handle. not the paint.
Mm-hmm.
This one's the wide bristle. Clearly. This one's a blue one. Okay, that's a complicated one. Oh, but that one has to be the wedge, so this one has to be the blue. That's the wedge. Purple. But this one's a wide bristle, so these two have to swap.
Still locked.
What?
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
Are you sure?
This means a long one?
Uh-huh.
I did it.
Okay.
What do I win?
Makes sense.
Not bad.
That was a little abstract, but it makes sense because it's painting stuff. So
What
it's
was in the box?
abstract?
That was
Just
not
most
abstract.
of
It
a
gave you
photograph.
everything you needed.
But the longer one could have meant like a longer brush, not like a wider,
No.
longer handle, not a wider brush.
Yeah, that one I figured out very quickly.
That one. Okay. Yeah. I see it more complicated because the answer to games are not as easy. In some ways.
Yeah.
Okay. Must have a photograph.
Dang, you figured that part out a lot quicker than I did. Okay.
What part? Oh, just clicking the
Just
box. Oh, good.
Well, the order of how you're doing it. You're doing great.
Yay. I photographed you going red hair and green hair. That looks like blonde, but okay. Large piece. So one of Freya's friends. More brushes.
Brushes.
They're clean, but they look pretty.
Another brush here.
Painting supplies.
Okay. Is that blood
Even
or
though
paint?
we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from
Mud.
outside.
What are these?
Now, a lot of these
How
paintings.
can you tell if they're finished?
Good point.
Yeah. How do you know
It's
if they're
a
finished?
fish.
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine.
Oh,
It's a
whale.
Could also be a shark.
Now, a lot of these.
How can you tell if they're
Okay.
Good point.
Looks like I
Do you
clicked
think this was
everything.
always
Oh,
supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is.
No windows either.
Yeah, it's obviously an attic. There's paint.
Did Freya paint
They're
those?
kind of simplistic.
Maybe she painted them when she was younger.
You never know.
Do you think this
I'll
was
just
always
I don't know.
no
Yeah.
windows either?
This light is
There's no
hanging
natural
I like it.
scarily. She likes it.
Just
Brushes.
know
They're
I'm
clean,
taking mental
but
notes of how
painting
much
supplies.
faster she is than you.
Brushes.
Oh,
They're
come
clean.
on.
It's
She's
a little
also
glass
going
bowl.
in a
It's okay.
different way.
See, the leaves and twigs
Than-
might have
than
been for
I
feeding
did.
insects.
Ooh.
Not the kind of lamp.
It's cool.
Come on
Looks
now.
like gold mine.
A vent?
Do you
Take
think
this
this was
I don't know.
Okay.
windows
No more
either.
things to click. Okay. Did I click that?
a pillow with a paw print?
I
It's a
didn't-
cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate.
It's a cushion.
Drawings.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like
Oh.
one of them's holding a red rose.
I'm glad I didn't miss this one. Okay. I almost left. Joined a man with a woman in the garden holding a red rose. Then a person wearing cloak and okay. Fifi. I don't know who Fifi is. Okay. I think that's everything.
Do you think this was
I don't
Yeah.
no
know.
windows either?
Looks like it.
Do you think this
I
was
don't
no
know.
windows either?
Excuses. Oh, come on now.
Yeah, Joy. You could have gone the same direction I went. Ooh, some
I mean, yours is kind of looking.
It's an
You're
illustrated
kind
book
of
about
going in a
birds.
straight line there.
Yeah.
Mine was a little more sporadic than straight.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing that. My
That's
personality
been
is
left
more
open.
like that sometimes.
Looks like somebody
but-
was halfway through reading it.
It was left open for us to
Ever so
That and
slightly
you actually
unnerving.
found things that I didn't find for a long time, and I got stuck.
That makes sense. It's hard if you don't look at everything. Yeah. You don't know where to look that you didn't click. Because there's so many things that you could click and you thought it's going to be the same thing. Like, oh, this room looks like it's not actually supposed to be a bedroom.
Correct.
Okay. Ink dip. Ooh. Maybe that was the bird whistle that was in the recording.
Books about
The
birds.
shelves are about.
Oh, so you're a the
You knew
shell.
this already.
50. You knew this already.
Books about insects.
Well, theoretically, there's not a single book on that shelf.
Huh.
Interesting.
Books about
These books are. I think they'd crumble into
good
dust.
excuse.
Thanks.
That's funny.
Books about
history.
Skip.
Geography rocks.
It's musty in here.
What exactly does that mean?
Must. You asked.
Geography rocks. Or sorry, geology.
Sure.
Geology.
Why not?
Geography. Ah, yes.
The archive is downright.
Oh boy, you didn't catch that the first time I said
Sure.
it. That
No,
was
Why
good.
because
not
you said it
build
wrong.
a science lab in the corner of the library?
The search for meaning of the
That's why I
archive
didn't
is
catch it.
downright poetic.
Ooh,
Sure.
look at all these.
Why not?
The search for the
Okay,
archive is
stop.
downright
Okay,
poetic.
I'll talk to her now.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be
She's a
something
nerd.
I'm
Yes.
still missing.
I bet you enjoyed talking
May
to her.
I talk to you?
Maybe.
Miss?
She knows we're here. She
Well,
just doesn't care.
Neither
I
confirm nor
am
deny.
a
This is my favorite
detective,
character out of
and
all
I
of them.
This is so
need to
fun.
talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no?
You talked to me.
How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23
She's
minutes.
much easier to talk to.
Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis?
Oh, being
Oh, the
harsh
murder?
on us.
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
Yeah, get up a
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol
Hurry
dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So,
Yep.
uh,
You can't accuse
could you
anyone too
tell me
soon.
your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist,
Okay.
inventor,
I knew it.
innovator.
Innovator. Okay, tell me more about yourself,
You will need to
Fifi.
be more specific.
Fifi's my
One's
favorite
self
YouTuber.
cannot
yeah.
be summarized in a single response.
Out of
without
all of the
doing one a
characters you
great
are going to
disservice.
meet, he is
So
my
true.
favorite.
Yes.
She
Well,
is my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a
Little-
fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix,
She
but
gives
you
the
need not
most
question
information.
either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks
Neither
for
they're
the
cute.
tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a
Wow.
microscope?
Correct.
And what's that
At
thing
age
on your
10.
head? Did you make that
She's
too?
a Mozart.
My
of the
eyesight
science.
began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based
Wow.
on the surrounding light conditions.
Does
I
it
can
glow
tell.
red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
She is pretty entertaining. How did she? Oh my goodness, I don't understand. How is she the daughter of those
What can you
two?
tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed
Yeah,
to
tell me
ask
about the murder,
you.
please.
Yes. However, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to
She
know
has
what happened.
hypothesis
too.
already. I knew it.
So talk.
Tell us more.
I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I knew ahead of time she's gonna be murdered.
I was in the library all morning
Poppy.
preparing the
Yeah, I need to talk to
equipment for an
Poppy.
experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
That's so sad.
So what did you do instead?
Poppy's like her
I locked
cousin, I
myself
think.
in my room and cried.
Her aunt.
Oh, I'm
Cousin.
sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
I like
It
to
is
not
not
be cousins too.
unusual.
Oh,
Actually, I don't want to
Good.
think about them as cousins.
Mm.
They live in the house next door.
Oh yeah.
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked.
Yeah,
Someone
super dumb.
began
She
banging
definitely
on the
didn't
door.
get her brains from
I
her
ignored
dad.
it.
Yeah.
Until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room.
Oh, that's Poppy.
Her makeup was leaking. She
Mhm.
told me
Makeup was-
Freya was dead. I
Aw.
did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
Oh,
Yeah, it got.
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower,
I understand.
We
She'd
left
be
the
mad
room.
about that.
and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed
Oh.
us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was
Oh, man.
completely and utterly devastated.
So they're the
Then
second ones.
I took
or
a sample of
no,
the red
wasn't
paint on the
second.
unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the
Oh,
sample
good.
back downstairs
checked
to the
if it was blood.
library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
Yep.
you performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were
Use
feeling
luminol.
so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
Why wouldn't affect you? You gotta figure out the details. That's smart. Okay, tell me
Name?
about Flora.
Flora Fellow. Age 44. Profession unknown. Likes unknown. Dislikes.
Okay, so she doesn't
Unknown.
talk for a long time.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been non-verbal?
She has always been quiet,
Hmm.
willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking
What's
entirely?
necessary?
She suffered a great loss, something she has
Hmm.
been unable to move beyond.
Besides losing Freya? Like,
Something
Name.
before that, yes.
Freya Fellow. Age 19. Profession
she died so
Artist.
young.
deceased.
Sad.
Understand
She does
this.
get a lot of information.
Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became, 1, increasingly independent, and 2, increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Oh, Poppy's a
Sounds
musician.
like quite a
That's
team.
fun.
Mhm.
Very gifted in their own ways.
Name,
tell me
Felix
about your
Fellow.
dad.
Age 53. Profession none. Likes collecting objects of negligible monetary value and assigning them personal value. Dislikes the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes. Felix is my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No? Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided one of the 2 possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Huh. Just like you,
Very
then.
wise.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct.
Affleck, it is, I
Name,
mean, I wouldn't say it's
Fiona
too early
Fellow.
to go to sleep,
Age,
but it's not
19.
too bad.
Profession,
It's not too
amateur
bad.
microbiologist. Likes
And
the
hi.
meaningful archiving of information.
Okay, sure, you told me some of this, but
Dislikes
yeah.
the superfluous window dressing accompanying the majority of
I don't like
human
the way they
contact.
pronounce it. It's supposed to be
Notes.
superfluous. but
Kindly
you know.
disregard the polysyllabic form of my given forename and refer to me instead as Fifi.
How come you prefer
Of course,
Fifi?
Fifi.
How come you prefer Grimoire?
How are you related to the other fellows?
Fitz is my cousin. His father, a man named Flint, was my uncle.
Was?
What?
I do not know if Flint is alive or not. He left
Oh.
Tangle Tower a long time ago.
Oh,
And
he
what
left, is
about
that why
Freya?
her mom was
How are you
upset?
related to her?
We share exactly 1 grandparent.
Okay.
Affleck says that Fifi's the murderer.
I don't know if I agree with that. Wait, these are Poppy's, right? Yeah, because she's a musician. Which one would I need to ask her about?
There is a drawing of me,
Oh,
a
yeah.
drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of
Detective Hawkshaw.
drawing of Poppy and Fitz.
Poppy and Fitz.
There is a drawing of me,
Oh,
a
so
drawing of
that's a-
Detective Hawkshaw,
Wait.
and a drawing of
You haven't met either of those
Drawing
characters yet.
Poppy.
This photograph is my favorite
Interesting.
photograph.
So, why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third.
True.
True.
Interesting.
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And
Okay,
she left it
likes
in the
birds,
library?
Of course.
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time.
Okay, actually, this does
a wooden
help to ask
carving
her
of
about
my
everything.
father, made by my father.
We need to end the
Although,
stream.
now that I look at it, I do not understand how he was able to paint the red parts without any red paint.
Going until 11.
Probably have to end it 'cause I
I'd get up early.
I believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry
Blood-red
storm
mountain.
clouds brewing above
Oh,
it.
it looks like a dress.
As such, I cannot ascertain
does
any
kinda look
meaning
like a
from
dress.
it whatsoever.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll do one more.
It is a model of Freya, made by my father.
A model of Flora, you mean?
And a man with a beard. And a little red and white creature.
Why would my father make a model of Freya?
Yeah, why would your father make a model of Freya? Okay. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Alright, I think this is where we are going to stop. It was a lot of fun, and I have enjoyed watching Sleuth Goof try to figure out what in the world is going on.
Fifi's
oh,
bedroom should
dang.
be unlocked now.
Well, Fifi's room is now
Can't
unlocked,
wait.
by the way. We'll do that later.
Nice.
There's something about the image of something.
Let's ask her about it.
Later. When you get back. Next week, on Tuesday. Anyway. Will you be playing Duck Detective as well? I don't know. I have to check it out. I'm not sure. Next time with Dragon Ball Z. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go to the title screen because it saves. It's great. Let's see if there are anyone else streaming right now that we can raid. I'm sure there are people that are actually streaming, but let's see. I want to be by followers. Nope, there's nobody. So we'll just end the stream. I hope y'all had a fantastic night and enjoyed the stream. Bye, y'all.